Chances are, if you've ever glanced at a gossip magazine over the last year or so, you've probably come across the name Lindsay Lohan. The 19-year-old actress is a favorite of the tabloids and the paparazzi for her ever-changing figure, her nightlife, and her ongoing family feud. Away from the tabs, however, Lohan is one of today's most bankable young stars. Here again is Kira Phillips.
Simply, she's one of Hollywood's it girls.
Not since Jodie Foster have we really seen someone grow up before our eyes this way, who actually, it seems, can act as well.
She's a teenage triple threat, movie star, pop singer, and magazine cover girl.
I just remember her as a 7 or 8-year-old freckly redhead kid. Skinny as a rail. I guess you never know when somebody's going to blossom into this major movie star.
And blossom she did. With only 5 movie credits under her belt, she has established herself as the queen of the teen film. Her films have made more than $300 million.
Lindsay Lohan has a tremendous amount of talent. If she can survive growing up in the public eye, she's going to be a great star.
Coming of age in the limelight has made the 19-year-old a lightning rod for gossip. The source of most of the tabloid attention? The Lohan family feud and her father's criminal problems.
He's gotten into fights and brawls and car accidents, driving with a suspended license. The list just goes on and on.
Besides her dad's legal troubles, Lindsay's breakup with another star made her tabloid news. And there's her highly publicized club hopping.
She's a favorite target of the paparazzi because she never stays home. She really is out at the clubs every night.
Lohan takes the tabloid attention with a grain of salt, shrugging aside any animosity toward the press.
This is a blessing, what I do. And it comes with a lot of things. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has their ups and downs. Everyone has their own opinion, and they're entitled to it.
But behind the headlines and rumors is a young woman, a big sister, and a celebrity who also calls her manager Mom.
It's not like I looked at her and said, you're going to be a superstar one day. You know, it just kind of, it was a beautiful transition.
Lindsay Morgan Lohan's life began on July 2nd, 1986. Though she was born in New York City, she was raised in the upper middle-class Long Island town of Cold Spring Harbor.
It's a very Tony area. It's a swell place. Everything is very low-key. It's just a great area to grow up. And Michael grew up there. Michael was a lacrosse star at Cold Spring Harbor.
Her father, Michael, was a Wall Street commodity broker whose family had a lucrative pasta business. Lindsay's flair for the dramatic most likely came from her mom. 44-year-old Dina was a Radio City rockette.
I grew up as a dancer, then went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts for acting, and I was more the Broadway dancer person.
Lindsay showed her desire to entertain early on.
I taught dance all over Long Island and in New York, and so I would drag her to all the dance classes. It was really funny because all my friends would watch her looking in the mirror, like almost mirror imaging what was happening.
In the late 80s, the talented toddler was signed with the prestigious Ford modeling agency. She modeled for Calvin Klein.
She was reputedly the first redhead that Ford had ever hired, and she was only 3 years old, so before she could barely even speak entire sentences, she was in showbiz.
Lindsay appeared in several commercials for companies like Duncan Hines.
Don't take our word for it.
Even at a young age, she was devoted to her budding career.
She wouldn't want to go to the birthday party. She would want to go to the photo shoot.
But behind the scenes, life was not all perfect for her family. In 1990, her father, Michael, who was then the president of New York's Futures Traders, was sentenced to federal prison for defrauding investors.
Michael Lohan has had so many problems with the law, it's hard to keep track, going all the way back to fraud allegations and convictions when he was a businessman.
Lindsay's mother tried to keep Michael's prison sentence a secret from 4-year-old Lindsay. In the August 2004 Rolling Stone magazine, Lohan said, "My mom just said, Dad's working. He's away. He's busy. I finally figured it out. I was like, Mom, I'm not an idiot." Despite her father's time away in prison, Lindsay pushed ahead with her acting. In 1996, she landed her first television role on the long-running soap Another World.
No, good. No. That means you and I can get married when I grow up.
Working on a soap is such a great experience for a child because she wasn't there every day.
But it would be her first on-screen movie appearance that would make Lindsay a star. She was cast in the dual role of twins Hallie Parker and Annie James in the Disney remake of The Parent Trap. The 1998 movie would test Lindsay's chops as an actress.
Mother, you can't avoid the subject forever. At least tell me what he was like.
We had another manager at the time, and I said to her, she's called me, and she said, can Lindsay do an English accent? Lindsay's like yelled from another room, I saw The Secret Garden, I think I can do that.
The Parrot Trap opened #2 at the box office and garnered rave reviews for Lohan.
She was like a fresh little breeze in it. She was this adorable kid, bright red hair, freckles, and she was really very good.
Despite numerous offers to star in other films, Lindsay's family wanted her to be a child first and actor second. She went home to Long Island and attended her dad's alma mater, Cold Spring Harbor High.
My family was, especially my mother, was very stern about the fact that they wanted me in school and to experience going through high school and have an education and, you know, grow up with friends and go through all of that and, you know, have normal experiences. And I've always had that.
Not everyone welcomed the young actress to their inner circles in high school.
There would be the guys in the hall going, oh, Parent Trap, you know, and girls thinking, oh, you know, just like cynical, normal kid stuff. Kids can be really mean. It built a thicker skin for her.
Though she was trying to live a normal teenage life, she still had a passion for acting. After high school, she was eager to return to the silver screen.
She's like, let's get on a plane, and she just wanted to do this. So Disney actually came to us, looking for us.
In 2003, Lohan won audiences over when she starred opposite Jamie Lee Curtis in the remake of the Disney classic Freaky Friday. She followed that up with Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen in early 2004.
I like your boots.
Lindsay Lohan clearly has the it factor. I mean, when she's on screen, you are watching her. You're not watching the other kids on the screen. You're watching her.
The 17-year-old was making a name as one of Hollywood's most